Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Excelling Kids Club. Yes, we are here a little bit late, but we are here. We are live and we are so grateful for that. We are so thankful for that. It's an exciting week. Yes, this week is one of the biggest week in Excelling Kids and certainly in my life. And I'm so happy and I'm so glad to come your way to tell you a little bit about our launch, our book launch that is coming up this weekend, this Saturday, 2 p.m. UK time is coming. And we are so much looking forward to it. And we are so excited. Our book, our maiden book. Yes, I call it our book. I call it our book. Yes, because it's all of us together. It's about us. It's about our children, our young one, our youth especially. That is why this book has come. So it's our book. It's not just my book, but every reader, every parent that purchases a copy is for all of us. And it is coming. It is already coming. This Saturday, we are launching Friendship Choices. So welcome for everybody that has just joined us. We are so excited. We are so glad. We are so grateful. And we say thank you to God for everything and for how far He has brought us. So I hope you've all saved the date in your calendar. It's happened virtually. So wherever you are, wherever you are in the world, you are able to join in. It's going to be in two parts. So we'll have a video going on Facebook, but we also have a ceremony on Zoom for us to dedicate the book for friends and families and all of you loved ones out there to come and wish us well and celebrate with us as we launch our maiden book, Friendship Choices. And this book is loaded. This book is so powerful. All the parents that have reviewed this book, they are so glad that this book is here. It contains tools, it contains, tons of experiences that our young people can learn from. Even adults are taking so much away from the book. They are having to reflect their own friendship, both in the past and in the present, and definitely they are very armed for the future, their future friendships, and how much more our young people. These are some of the information that we wish we had when we were young, when we were teenagers, but it wasn't available to us. I'm so glad that I was inspired and I was led to put this book together, to bring it to us at this point in time. And I say that this book is timely. It's a timely book as well as timeless book, because the information in there is so fundamental. It's information that never expires, that does not pass away. It's been used in the past, it's currently being used, and it will certainly be used in the future. So we'll talk a little bit about the book. It's an ebook. It's an ebook, so it will be on Amazon. It will be on Amazon, and with ebook, you will need the app called Kindle app, Kindle. The Kindle app, you can download the app for free in your app store. You can download it for free in your app store, and you can have it on your phone. You can have it on your tablet. You can have it on any device that it's got internet connection on. You can download it, and it's so much easier these days, having things online. You don't have to wait for the book to be delivered. As soon as you buy your copy, it will be downloaded onto your device, so you have it there and then, and yourself and your beloved children can start reading it. And for teachers, Sunday school teachers, especially even teachers in our mainstream schools, we've had a principal review it, and they said it's definitely going to be useful for their classes when it comes to the PSHE course about friendship, and they will highly recommend that. So teachers, be on the lookout for this book, and especially as Christmas is coming, you're looking for what to buy your children. This is a present that doesn't rust. It's a gift that nobody can steal away from our children. It's a gift that they will not outgrow. Many times we buy them clothes, but before we realize, they are taller and the clothes doesn't fit anymore. They are bigger and the clothes doesn't fit anymore. But this information, this knowledge is so vital. They can use it over and over and over again. This information is not an information that somebody can steal away from them. When they have that knowledge, when they have that understanding, they become confident, they become powerful, they become able people. They become capable to do the great things that they are meant to be doing. So Friendship Choices, I cannot recommend the book enough. And I believe that all the people that have read it in advance have also felt the same. Myself, when I pick it up to read it, it blesses me so much and I learn so much from it. So yes, I say that this book is timely and timeless. Yes, it contains timeless truth, and it's very, very timely in this season that we are in. Friendship, as always, has been very, very crucial, and especially in the life of a young person, in the life of a teenager, especially. Friendship is everything. At that age, you want to belong to, to a group. You want somebody that you can relate to. But if you don't know what to look for, then you are likely to fall into, the wrong group. You are likely to fall into the wrong crowd. And when you choose badly, guess what? It affects everything that you do. So decisions affect destinies. And it's so important that any decision around friendship, our children, our young people, our youth, do it with knowledge. They do it with understanding. They do it at a point where they are informed to make such, decision that is so powerful in every person's life. So friendship, as we all know, is very, very fundamental to our lives. It's so important, but because it's one of those things that, growing up, we meet people, we associate ourselves with people, and so many times we become familiar with our friends. So many times things even happens, like experiences that are very bad can happen in our friendship and can turn us off friendship, forgetting the importance of friendship, the benefits of friendship. And so it's important that we are able to go back and reflect on why is friendship important? Why is friendship fundamental to humans? And having that conversation with your child at a young age is so important. And this book will help you as a conversation starter to help you and your family to visit that topic and discuss it, and help your child to be able to voice out their concerns and to be able to voice out their experiences, or even tell you their expectations, so that you can make sure that they are aligned with the values that you are raising them up with. Now, the book ensures that the reader understands the basis and the value that friendship brings to life. When we talk about friendship, immediately our mind goes to the other person. When we talk about friendship, you begin to think about everybody else that is your friend, but yourself as a friend. And one of the topics that we have in the book, it teaches you how to befriend yourself. How to befriend yourself. Yes, sometimes we don't know that we can befriend ourselves. We are so busy, being a good friend to somebody, which is good. But how about being a good friend to yourself? So befriending yourself is something that will benefit you very, very much. And so it's contained in this book, and you will do yourself and your child a favor to grab yourself a copy, download yourself a copy on the launch day, the 19th of December. Yes, this Saturday, 2 p.m. Do not miss out. Or maybe your child is shy, or even a young adult that is so shy of making friends, that is so not comfortable of choosing friends, or not comfortable of meeting the right people. Again, Friendship Choices book is the answer for your child, for your teenager, for the young adult that is experiencing this in their lives. They are struggling to make the right friends. They are struggling to meet the right people. Get them a copy. Get them a copy of the Friendship Choices book. 5 great lessons on choosing the right friends. It's very, very loaded. Yes, sometimes they might, meet good friends, but how about maintaining them? Maybe your child is not so good at keeping the good friends that comes in their lives, or even as an adult you are struggling to maintain good friendship. You have a good friend come your way, but something or one thing happens and you lose them, you miss them. This book will teach you how to maintain good friends, how to keep good friends, and certainly how to get rid of the bad ones. Now, what else is in this book? What else is in this book? Well, we all know that conflict and peer pressure can put a very big strain on friendship. Conflict, peer pressure, it can put a strain on friendships, especially that of young people. The peer pressure is real in the lives of young people. Sometimes is overtly, sometimes it can be seen, sometimes it cannot be seen, but they are feeling it, they are doing it themselves unknowingly, about the damage that it can cause. But this book will open their eyes to know the harm that peer pressure, bullying can bring upon the person, or even the person doing it. It's an eye-opener, so that every young person will be able to reassess their life, will be able to transform the way they deal with their friends. Conflict solution, resolving conflict is very, very important. Recently, with the friendship workshop that we did, it was one of the key concerns of the young people that came for the workshop. Knowing how to handle conflict was something that was so key, that they were so eager to know. They wanted to know the tools, the strategies, what they can do to resolve conflicts, because conflict is not, it doesn't help anybody. The person doing it and the person receiving it, none of you are better off. And so I know that deep within each and every one of us, we don't like conflict, but sometimes it happens. And when it does, how do we handle it? When it does, how do we handle it? And this book is here to give us the step-by-step guide on how to handle conflicts, how to deal with bad situations. It's loaded with practical examples. It's got, activities at the end of every chapter, so that our children will be able to work through it. And as they engage with the information, they engage with the text, something amazing will be happening in their lives. Something amazing will be happening in their minds. And that will be such a great result for all of us. And I'm sure that you are all looking out. And very, very soon, we are starting the countdown. From now is Monday. So we haven't got long to go at all. We haven't got long to go. It's only, 5 sleeps, and then it's Saturday. And we will be launching this amazing book. And I would like you to kindly share our video, tell a friend, to tell a friend, that Friendship Choices, the book, is coming out soon. It's coming out soon. It's coming out soon. So they should be on the lookout for it. Be looking out on my wall, Benedicta Donko Apreku. So Donko is my maiden name. So Benedicta Donko, that my Facebook wall, my personal Facebook account. Look out on that account for more information. You can also visit our page here and look out for more announcements, more information. Is something that you do not want to miss out. And I'm sure that you are also excited and looking forward and looking forward and looking forward and looking forward. And we say it's not going to take long. It's not going to take long at all. It will be here very, 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 very soon. And we've got special offers on the day that we'll be sharing with you. We'll be sharing that with you. So please do save the date, mark the time in your diaries, on your calendars. However, set an alarm, whichever means will be effective to make sure that you do not miss this amazing, amazing book launch. And as well, we have our great musicians that will be, blessing the event. We have my very own dear sister, my lovely sister-in-law, Obapa Christie. She's going to be there on the virtual event. She's going to bless us. She's going to minister. We've also got our beloved Joy and G, our angels. They are also coming on board, and they're going to bless us with their gift, with their talent of music. And I trust that as we launch this book, every reader, every home that gets a copy, their lives will be transformed. So do remember that it's an ebook and it's going to be on Amazon, and you would need an Amazon account. But if you don't have an account, you can still download. It's just when you have an Amazon account, you'll be able to give us a review, which the reviews are so helpful to us. And we, ask everybody to kindly read and give us a review. And if you don't have the Kindle app, you can download it for free in your app store, on any device that you use. Download it and grab your copy, and you are good to go. And the price is going to be so cheap not because the content is not valuable. The content is extremely valuable, and the reason for the price, for the promotion, is so that no child is denied of this information. No child is denied of this knowledge, of this vital wisdom that will bless their life, because that is my passion. My desire is for them to have that knowledge. Is for the next generation, because for them to be excellent, it will take information, it will take education, it will take knowledge, because lack of knowledge leads to what? Leads to people being perished. It's written in the Bible, what you don't know can kill you. What you don't know can finish you. So it's important that we begin to expose our children to this amazing information, vital tools that will help them to thrive, not just survive like many of us had to do. We had to struggle through the system because we didn't have that knowledge, we didn't have the information. And we will not be doing well if we deny the children access to this information. As Jesus said, that do not stop them. Let them come to me, for such as this, the kingdom of heaven belongs to. Do not stop them from receiving information that will transform their lives, from receiving information that will build them, that will improve them, that will transform them. It is said that it's only an unwise person that would push away something that is good coming their way. It's only an unwise person. Every wise person will know that this thing is good for me, and they will embrace it. And we certainly believe that Friendship Choices, the book, is a book that is good for you and your children. And before we go, our time is almost up. We are going to teach from Friendship Choices. We are going to pick a toolbox from Friendship Choices and teach briefly from there. Isn't that amazing that at Excelling Kids we have our own book that we can teach from, we can learn from, we can do lessons from? It's amazing. So this is Friendship Magnet Summary. Okay, so there's a chapter called Friendship Magnet, and it's loaded with tools. We've got 10 tools here on how to, how to meet or how to attract the right friends into your lives. It's loaded, it's loaded. So friendship magnets. Number one is you have to deliberately desire and think about connecting with healthy friends or with the right friends. You have to be deliberate. You have to be sure, like be so deliberate. I'm looking for another word for deliberate, but to attract the right friends, it has to be something that you are purposely looking for. As with anything, if you do not seek for things, you will hardly find them. If you do not ask for things, you will hardly receive them. And the same goes for friendship. If you are not desiring, seeking, and thinking about connecting with healthy friends, with the right friends for you, then you are exposing yourself to meet just about anybody. You are opening your life up to just anybody to come in. But when you are deliberately, you are purposely looking for the right friends to come into your lives. That is the first step. And in our workshops, we even go as far as teaching you to write down your friendship goals, to clearly write the type of friend that you want in your life, to set yourself goals about the type of friends you want, how many of them you want, where you want to meet them. And by being deliberate in all those aspects will help you in choosing the right friend. Also, to be able to attract the right friend into your life, or to be able to make the right choice of friend, you're going to have to improve your communication. Communication is vital. I mean, it's one of the key things in any relationship. Communication, and it's a big topic. Communication, even your silence is a communication. When you are quiet, you are even communicating something. Your body language is part of communication. Your choice of words is so important in communication. And in the book, I make a statement that your choice of words can bring peace or war in any situation. When you are confronted with a situation and you do not choose your words carefully, you can, inflame the situation. Something that probably, the issue was so small, but because the words that you are using are not the right words, are not words that are calming, that are soothing, that are bringing peace, guess what? It can escalate the conflict. It can cause the conflict, to an extent that the recovery process will be very, very difficult. So your words, your body language, your attitude, all this helps you to make friends and to make the right ones. Now, we mentioned here about one of the ways of engaging people, especially when you meet new people. is thinking about open-ended questions to ask them. Because many a times, our minds can be very lazy. We can ask a question, but it will be a simple yes or no, and it will be a one-word answer. But when you are engaging somebody, especially somebody new, and you want to try and see if they are a person that will fit in your friendship model, the type of friends that you are looking for, then you need to be able to engage them in a conversation. And having an open-ended question in mind, questions are so powerful. It causes people to open up. It causes people to open up, to speak to you. And in conversation, by them answering, they begin to, know where you are coming from. You also begin to understand where they are coming from, and it helps you. So when you don't know how to approach people, think of, a good question. Normally, a good question is best. You don't want to go about asking silly questions. Good questions about, their interest, about, the program that they are currently watching. Then you begin to find out what their interests are. Then as you ask more about their interests, you are showing that you are interested in them. And everybody, likes people to show interest in them. So knowing this tip and knowing how to use it very well will help you to win friends. Now, number 4 is so important. Having a positive, pleasing attitude and personality. Having a positive, pleasing attitude and personality is one of the, these are qualities that are needed if you are going to be, somebody who is friendly. If you are looking to make good friends, you yourself, your personality, your attitude need to be right. It needs to be positive. Nobody wants a person that is rude. Nobody wants a person that is not caring. Nobody wants a person that will bring them down, because you wouldn't want such a person in your life. And so you need to learn to cultivate an attitude that is positive, an attitude that is helpful. And it comes by practicing, because none of us are perfect. Sometimes we make mistakes, but the more we seek to put things right, the more we seek to make sure that our behavior, our personality, our attitude, the way we speak to people, the way we interact with people are are done respectfully, are done with care, then we are putting ourselves at a better position to be great friends and to attract that good friends we are looking for. Now, the golden rule also helps us to make friends. And you all know what the golden rule is, don't you? You do unto others what you expect others to do to you. It's so fundamental. So if you are approaching people friendly, guess what? They will be approaching you friendly. If you are approaching them unfriendly, they will also be approaching you unfriendly. It's as simple as it is. In life, we all mirror each other. Even in our body language, the body expert language will tell you that even in our body language, we mirror each other. So we have to check our personality, our attitude. We need to make sure that they are right. They are pleasant. We ourselves, would we want, would we want bad things to happen to us or to be done to us? No. And so we wouldn't do it to other people. Now, another tool is being prepared to move on if your friendship is not welcome. So yes, sometimes we want to be friends with people. Maybe we saw one or two about them and we thought they were the right friends, and we are trying our best to make friends with them, but they are not, responding to our friendship, our friendliness. They are not responding to it. There is nothing wrong with that. It is not by force to be friends with somebody. So if they are not responding, then we say that be prepared to move on. There are so many people around us, so many people in the world, and the right friend for you is out there and you will meet them. So don't be bent on making friends with somebody that is not prepared to be your friend. So we say that don't force yourself into friendship. So I always make this, analogy up to help our young people remember that forcing yourself into a friendship is like wearing a tight shoe. If it's too tight for your feet, guess what? Your feet is going to get bruised. And if it's too big for your feet, you will not be able to walk comfortably. Your shoes are going to keep falling off as you walk. So you want a friendship that is just right for you, that fits you. And when many a times this friendship it's not going well, it's normally a sign. It's normally a sign that you don't force yourself to be in that friendship. Another tool is you have to pray about your friendship. For me, it's a have to. Highly recommended praying about your friendships as with everything else, because we don't know people 100%. We can never know what is going on in the minds of people 100% of the time. We can't. But when we trust God to help us, that's when we believe in God. And as Christians, we believe in God. We know that He is the creator and He knows every single human being. Why? Because the Bible tells us that even the very hair on our heads, He knows the number of it. So He's the one that knows every single person. And so when we commit our friendship into God's hands, guess what? He is able to guide us to the right people. And even when we find ourselves in the wrong crowd, again, that uneasiness will come. We'll begin to feel uncomfortable at some point. Then we will find ourselves that we have to leave that friendship. So praying about friendships is very, very helpful. Now, the last one, asking for help if you are struggling to make friends. I know many a times as young people, we don't want to be seen as not cool, or we don't want to be seen as weak and as not, people that do not have any friends. And we might not want our parents or even our siblings know that we are struggling to make friends. But no, I will encourage you to do the opposite. Ask for help. Ask for help. And I tell in the book my own story when I came to live in London. When I came to live in London as a teenager, and I joined, secondary school. When I joined secondary school here from Ghana, obviously, it was a completely different, system than what I was used to. And I had to learn the new system all over. I needed to, adjust myself. I needed to adjust myself to the new environment, a new school. And when I went to the school, I just struggled. I mean, I say it in the book. I struggled to make friends. But I thank God for the teacher who was our form tutor in secondary school. So she paired me up, paired me up with these twins. I wouldn't say paired because it was two of them. So we became a threesome. So the teacher gave me the sisters, twin sisters, to be friends with me. And they were great friends. They were great friends. They were brilliant. I mean, they were patient with me. They helped me. They made me comfortable. They made sure that I adjusted well to the school, to the system, to the way, the style of learning. And the good thing is that they were academically brilliant and they were serious students. And having friends like that, being introduced to friends like that, what do you think the influence of that was in my life? Starting afresh in London, in the United Kingdom, coming to start secondary school, it was such a positive influence. So I am so glad, and me and myself and the twins, we got on so well. We got on so well, and it was only later on, as I got older, I was thinking that how did the teacher choose friends that were so great for me? Because I didn't go to choose them, but the teacher, chose them for me. And they turned out to be perfect for me. And so I realized that as the adults in our lives, our parents, our teachers, obviously because of their experience, they know more things that young people might not have an idea about. And so when your parent or when a teacher is telling you about your friends, what I suggest in the book is that pay attention to it. Be ready to listen, because they have experienced life and sometimes they can see the signs and they can help you to make or choose the right friends. So these are some of the tools that are loaded in the book to help you to choose to make the right friends, to maintain the right friends in your life, and certainly to get rid of the bad ones. Because of time, this is where we are going to end our lesson today. Thank you so much, everybody that came on board. God bless you. Auntie Lydia, we can see you and your beloved children. May God richly bless you. Pastor Augustine, God richly bless you. Emmanuel, Joel, Stella, God bless you for watching from YouTube. So God richly bless you. Yes, anybody that joined us late, please do well to go back and rewatch, let your children see it from the beginning. We also have it on Excelling Youth Club channel on YouTube. You'll be able to let your children also watch it in the time that is also suitable or convenient for you. So tonight, this is where we will end our lesson. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch us. If you are rewatching it, please do well to engage, comment, ask us a question, engage with us, and we'll be more than happy to support our young people to excel. Together, we are raising an excellent generation. So once again, our book launch is this Saturday. Please do well to join us. Do well to wish us well. Do well to come in your numbers and support us. Be on the lookout on our pages, on my wall, Benedict Aproku, on my husband's, Reverend Augustine Aproku, all our pages and our platforms. We will fill it with the details of the book launch and where you can get access to the books all over the world. You'll be able to get access to the books. So make sure that you have an Amazon account, or even you don't have an Amazon account, you can set one up for free. You can familiarize yourself with the account, and you get yourself the Kindle app as well on your device, so that your children, let it be, if you don't have Kindle, you can begin to download it, introduce your children to reading on the Kindle app. Kids these days, they are always holding their phones, they are always holding their devices, and having the app there that will encourage them to read is also very, very important. So thank you, and we'll see you at the book launch. We will be reading your comments. We'll be looking out for your likes, and may God richly bless you for your support wherever you are. We say God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. And we will come your way next week with another lesson, but we will definitely meet on Saturday, the 19th of December, 2 p.m. The Zoom links will be available to our, the people on our page and the people in our friends group on Facebook. So please, if you haven't received the link, please do message us and we'll make sure that you get the link. There will be giveaways as well, so do not miss it. Take care and have a wonderful time. Bye.